audience, I'm Miss Mila Rose and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to film something a little bit more shorter, something sweet and simple. So I wanted to ask you guys the question, does quality matter? And I think this is an important question to talk about because quality can make or break a video and whether or not it can be sold and resold well and do well when you put it out there for other people to purchase. I think it's important to state that quality is the visuals and audios of your footage. So what is it that the person is seeing and hearing in your video? The visuals and audio can definitely make or break a video, but I think it's important to state that quality is not everything. And quality is actually just one factor of many that makes a video good. When I think about quality, I think about the camera equipment, I think about the audio equipment, I think about the software that you're using to edit your footage, to boost up those shadows, to color correct, to possibly adjust the audio so it's just a little bit better if it's a little bit breaky or something like that. But that's not all that goes into creating a video. Creativity is a big factor, and I believe creativity does trump quality when it comes to filmography and videos in general. When you are very creative with that quality that you are working off of, even if it's just basic, that's gonna come out a lot better, in my opinion, than if you have amazing quality cameras, amazing softwares with great editors, but no creativity behind what you're filming. Your video probably won't be doing as well as someone who is putting their creativity into their content, even if their equipment isn't top tier equipment, but yours is. Having fun and getting creative equals entertainment value. And I've talked about this before, but your viewers would prefer watching you having fun and enjoying yourself than being sulky and sad and mopey. I mean, you could definitely play a role play with these characteristics in mind, and I've definitely done at least one where that was literally a custom request. But generally speaking, your customers want to see you enjoying yourself and having fun. And when you're putting that creativity into your work and what you do, that's gonna show, that's gonna stand out, and your customers are going to enjoy that versus someone who has amazing cameras and amazing equipment and great software and editing experience. Their viewers might look at that like a chauffeur and just pass right on to the next person who has something way more creative to watch and way cooler to watch, even if the footage isn't amazing. Now, don't get me wrong, high quality has its benefits. HD audio, for instance, is so appealing to listen to, and it's soothing, and you can do ASMR with it, you can do better role plays with it, you can do so much more with HD audio than you can with scratchy, muffly audio that honestly can make or break your video. Audio that is very scratchy and muffled sounding and just overall very bad, poor sounding can be a massive turn off to people who are watching that or listening to that and just not want to listen to and watch your content at all. For example, the camera that I am filming off of right now, sometimes I use it in POV videos, and when my cameraman is filming with that video holding it, there is a way that you can hold it that will completely muffle the audio, and then the audio is trash, which makes the whole video trash, and no one's going to want to listen to that. It just completely ruins the whole video. Same for videos where the whole footage might be out of focus or blurry. I've definitely struggled with this myself. Learning and using my brand new Panasonic camera, I'm learning how to tune things in just right, and some of the lenses don't want to work with me because they're not meant for what I'm trying to make them do. When your footage is going in and out of focus or it's not very in focus and it's blurry, no one's going to really want to watch that. In the same instance, if your camera is shaking a lot, if there's a lot of shadows, if there's too much black and you can't get enough lighting into certain crevices, certain areas, and you can't really see what's going on because of all of that mess. Basically, if the viewer can't see what he or she is there for to see and hear, then they're definitely gonna not want to watch your content. The best advice I can give you for this is put yourself in the position of your viewer, your audience, and think, what is it that my audience is wanting to watch here? What is my audience wanting to listen to here? Let me try and make sure that my quality is good enough that they can see and hear what is going on in your footage. And that, even on the most basic levels of quality of equipment, is good enough. And your viewer will enjoy that, especially when you put in that entertainment value, which is creativity, and just having fun. Of course, a more expensive camera can do things that are very more cinematic, cinematography, and you can do really, really cool things with very expensive equipment, but you don't need that. You very well could just be filming off of your phone. And if you are going to be making any investments at all, which, by the way, with investments, figure out if you're doing short term or long term. Are you in this for the short term, or are you in this for the long term? I think that no matter which way you're going, you should save at least like $500 for some decent equipment. I would specifically say a decent mic and a decent set of lights, at least 2, and this will boost your quality so immensely for like $500 or less. Heck, you can even get a selfie stick. I mean, a lot of OnlyFans is interaction with fans, and I feel like a selfie stick would be really good for that kind of thing. 2 lights, a decent microphone, and you can boost your quality so much. I mean, currently my microphone, which was about $200, is currently plugged into my laptop, and my laptop is running an audio record from Filmora, which then I sync up with my video camera footage so that I have better audio, and that's how I get really good audio or decent audio. So you can upgrade your quality immensely from not even having to spend that much money. $500 is perfect for a short term or your first budget for your long-term projects. If you are in this for the long term and you've gotten your microphone, you've gotten your lights, you can start saving up a few $1,000s and start figuring out what kind of camera you want to upgrade to, what kind of lenses you want to get to, a tripod, maybe 2. Investing in any business is huge, whether or not you want to make it a short-term or a long-term goal, or this is something that you're going to be doing short-term or long-term. I highly recommend that you figure out just how much you want to start investing into your business, and investments are so crucial to carrying you through your business to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. I mean, you do not want to stay stagnant in a business. Stagnation is not good in any form of the matter. You want to grow yourself. Figure out these equipment items, figure out all the settings in your camera, figure out everything in your software on how to do the color correction and how to edit the audio and how to use multiple layers. Figure out everything, learn as much as you can. You don't even need to spend money if you have equipment that you have not mastered yet. That is huge. Master what you have before you make that investment, because learning is so much more important, in my opinion, than going to spend thousands of dollars on equipment that you don't know how to use. But if you do go and get equipment that you don't know how to use, make sure you spend the time to learn how to use that equipment. Start gaining proficiency at those items. Start learning new things at how to use that camera, how to use that microphone, how to use your lights, how to use your software. Learn, use, and your experience will get your quality to the next level just by learning, just by figuring things out and learning different ways of doing things without even having to spend a penny. You can do that and increase your quality immensely. Now the big question, 1080p or 4K? Usually 1080p is just fine. It's the standard in my opinion. It's easily accessible. The streaming of the files are a lot easier and quicker, and the files are going to be smaller for download as well as storage on your computer or your external hard drives. 1080p is decent and way more universal than 4K currently, I would say. But 4K is great too, and it has its perks. For example, you can edit your 4K in and have 2 different video files. How? Film in 4K, import your file as a 1080p file, that's one layer. Layer 2, crop in on that 4K to get another 1080p layer, and you have a close-up and a zoomed out in one video file on 2 different layers in your editing software. You're welcome. So I'm going right into the wrap-ups with you guys. Does quality matter? It does, but it doesn't. Creativity and fun equals entertainment value. If you can get those angles right and have that creative mind to use whatever equipment that you already have to make stunning and amazing content, great, use that. If you have $500 to invest, get the basics. That will boost your quality immensely. If you're in this for the long-term goal, save thousands of dollars for really nice camera equipment. But more than anything, learn as much as you can. Figure out your software, figure out the settings in your camera, figure out your lights and your microphone, whatever you get, figure all that stuff out, learn more creative ways of doing your content. All of these things matter so much in creating great content. content. You don't need a 4K camera. You don't need to spend more than $1,000 on equipment to start out working. Personally, I started filming off of just the built-in web camera and audio of my laptop. It was quite horrendous, quite awful. But nowadays we have amazing cell phones with decent audio and decent video right off the bat without having to make any more investments. You already have that cell phone. You already have a money-making tool in your pocket. Use it. And then when you do start making income, start saving for the long-term or short-term goal, whatever it may be, and start investing into better equipment, better software, and learn how to use all of it. But that's it for me today, babes. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very useful for you. And if you did like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, turning on the notifications down below. Sorry, that's my laptop. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye.